shift focus now this morning and talk about reports suggesting that Andhra Pradesh is now considering tougher curbs on children's use of social media, with the state reportedly studying Australia's under-16 restriction model. As the IT and Education Minister Nara Lokesh has indicated of a need for stronger legal framework, saying that children often lack maturity to fully grasp online content. While the centre has issued parental control guidelines, now, the state is exploring safeguards beyond the existing norms. The move, meanwhile, has sparked a wider debate in the state on age limits, child safety, and the regulation of social media platforms. Well, this seems to be an initiative. What is now being said as far as will social media now be banned for children, but that age limit is something that needs to be decided as far as will India follow the Australian model there. Is there safety or is this censorship? This seems to have now sparked a debate as under 16s may be let off social media or will there be any parental guidance that could now be issued? So those are the questions that are now being raised as far as the state government is concerned. That seems to be now batting for certain regulations of social media platform and has raised concerns over social media content, especially which is now so widely available that it is also being consumed by people of all ages. So children don't grasp social media content and be misled. This seems to be a factor that is now being considered as Nara Lokesh's big statement has now been made in Davos, where the state of Andhra Pradesh now seems to be mulling over the Australia model as far as restrictions on consuming content online for children under the age of 16. Will a similar model be applied here in India or in Andhra Pradesh? Well, that seems to be as far as when it comes to the plan that the government seems to be mulling upon. Let's get connected with Somit on this. Somit, what is the state government now thinking of doing as far as regulation of social media platforms, especially for children under the age of 16?
Well, this is under, purview is what we can say as of now, because Nara Lokesh, while doing an interview with a organization in Davos, because he's in Davos to attract the investments to the Andhra Pradesh right now. So while speaking there to a publication, he stated that Andhra Pradesh is also studying the enactment brought in by the Australian government, where they have banned children and below 16 years from using social media platforms, any social media platforms. So this is under purview now, and right now Andhra Pradesh is studying the enactment brought in by the Australian government, banning the children under 16 years of age from using social media platforms. And he also stated that a certain age, under certain age, children doesn't know what content they are watching on the social media platform. So that is actually true. Under certain age, students doesn't know, especially children, school-going children or toddlers, they doesn't know what they are watching on the social media platforms. So the reels they watch, the videos they watch, those things obviously influence the children. So this has been a topic of discussion since long time, and now Andhra Pradesh chief, Andhra Pradesh IT minister, under it's the purview under the chief minister is what we are given to understand. So in coming days, government might give clarification whether they will be bringing in the law, because in coming month itself, in this month, it is expected that the dates will be given when assembly will commence. So in the coming assembly, we'll have to wait and see, or before that, whether government will make any announcement stating that they will be going to bring any bill to pass in the assembly. They are going to bring in any resolution to pass in the assembly. So we'll have to wait and see how government will further proceed. But yes, this is very much clear that IT Minister himself, IT and Human Resources Minister Nara Lokesh is also the son of
who
Chief
decides that? Because at present, India relies on parental consent and controls to regulate minors' access to social media, while central government has not taken a clear stand on imposing broader age-based restriction. Now, here is a minister saying that he strongly feels that youngsters under a certain age should not be on social media because they cannot understand what they are seeing.
Well, Amita, that's true. See, because it's very much a topic of discussion, and it's going on since long time now. And, it is possible that, under parents' control, so, children might be viewing social media platforms, but it is also not possible that parents do monitor them each and every time while they are, browsing the social media platforms.
All
So
right.
this is why I think AP government is studying the enactment brought in by the Australian government, banning the 16 years and below children.
What exactly do they grasp from the model there, as they have been citing Australia's move to restrict children under 16 from using social media? That signals a possible shift towards stricter digital regulations at the state level as far as in Andhra Pradesh is concerned. So Amit, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. Let's in the meantime talk about Karnataka.